not Stefan. Here again, Creation Club only. I think what we're going to do now is go get the armored Mudcrab. Right now I have it for nothing. Most people disrespect the mod who review it. I have a feeling this little critter's going to come in very useful, primarily to pack around one or two of the Creation Club's camping, gear that you need, the campfire, the bed it comes with, for survival mode, especially since I'm a lizard, 25% more susceptible to cold. So let's see how this is going to work. In the meantime, I'm in my Creation Club house by Morthal on the swamp. I have Lucia here. I just noticed she's kind of off to the side of her bed there. Can you see her sleeping there? Kind of hanging off the end. Here's Mercurio. What I'm going to do is we're going to have to head. Well, let's go read the quest first. Pet Mudcrab. I should head to Markarth and speak with Calcelmo. Let's go do that. Let me gear up. I'm going to put on my helmet from the Steel Soldier Creation Club mod. 40% fire resistance. Very nice. I am wearing the Lord's Mail. Actually, it's way better than people have said. But then most people, I think, they're overrated as far as what some of the larger names do on the game. Oh, what are my weight is 225 out of 260. That's why I want the armored Mudcrab to pack around this stuff. And I don't plan on using regular followers like Mercurio. I'd rather try and fight most of it on my own. And let's see why. Let's go over it again. Legendary difficulty, survival mode. Legendary survival. So I dumped a couple of these camping gear right here, and I wish I had one when I did the horse combat last time, because I was freezing my rear end off. So let's take one. I'm not over encumbered yet. Maybe we can take both of them. So when we get the armored Mudcrab, we'll see if the little critter can take both of them. If he can do that, we'll do it. I guess the free Nick sound will be about the same thing. Alright, so you cannot fast travel in survival mode. And I'm picking up. I'm really playing the game. So I'm picking up where I left off. What's the best way to Markarth? Probably to go to Solitude and catch a carriage. Plan B would be to just ride there and charge up Duskfang. This is Bloodthirst, the bonus sword most people miss from the Duskfang Creation Club mod. But we'll get it. So you have to kill 12 creatures before it also absorbs 5 points of health. I think that's per night, because I haven't seen anything actually stay there, over for a couple of days. But Bloodthirst, it absorbs 15 points of health, just as it is. Anyway, let's see. Let's go to Solitude. What is the best way to turn? Oh. Here's the swamp. Of course, I'm a lizard. I want to be in the swamp. There's a Mirror Watch. And I'm already getting chilly. Dang. What's the best way out of here? Let's head toward Morthal. Catch the road from there. There's not even really a good way to get to Morthal. I don't think it's that great. path. But it's just, you know, it's just a few trots away. I should probably already run into the end, but we're not going to. I want to speed this up and get that little crab. That's the next thing on my list. Things to do. Then we'll take a carriage, I think, from Markarth. Take what's his face? Mercurio home to Riften. And we'll be just me, the horse, and the Mudcrab, and Lucia back at the house. Oh, I don't know. Do I want to fight that? Maybe. Maybe that'll be one of the kills I can get. Oh, shoot. There's 3 of them. Yeah. I'm going to do my figure 8s. Kind of like dog fighting. Well, you know what? Maybe Mercurio got them all, which is fine with me. I didn't necessarily want to stop and engage in everything. But you do have to kind of recharge Duskfang, I guess, each night. Let's see. Where did the... Sometimes one of them will get blown away. Can't find it. Oh, the poor bunny rabbit. Now, I don't plan on killing rabbits and deer and stuff just to charge up the sword. Because even though I'm a born trained killer, I'm not a wanton killer. A lot of people, when they play Skyrim, basically they play like they're a troll. You know, a frost troll. Kill everything in sight. What do we have here? This will eventually go up to YouTube.
I have nothing to say to you. Now move along, or I'll order my guards to attack.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
That guy actually deserves death. Let's see. I think we're somewhat heading toward Solitude. Markarth is really a long distance away. Yeah, we're going to go get a carriage. Let's see. No dropped frames yet. I don't want to go over there. Maybe I'll mostly avoid combat. Let's go get the crab. Kind of feel like adopting Miko and maybe leaving them at the house back there to Morthal. Except for Miko can take care of himself. So he doesn't really need adopting. He has the shack to live in. There he is. Looks like him. Now, if I was just here to charge up the sword by killing 12 creatures, I'd be killing all the... Oh, looks like we have a bandit here. Or an assassin. Well, come on. I'm gonna actually possibly end up switching my sword.
Die, damn you!
And the thing about Bloodthirst is it swings fast. just sitting here going around in circles around this guy. I've got to get out here a little bit farther to get some help. Maybe Mercurio will take care of it, which is okay. No mercy. You were here to assassinate me, even though you're a fellow lizard. Okay, searching. Another note. Gold lockpick. Ruby. Nah, maybe we'll sell the sword. Oh, let's check out our sword. Dusk Fang. Come on, stay up there. Alright. After killing 12 creatures, absorbs 5 points of health or magicka. We have 3 killed. But I think that it ends, you know, at the end of the night, and then you have to start all over again the next night. And the same during the day for Dawn Fang. We'll see. Alright. That looks like a dragon bridge up here. Maybe what I should do is take some of these streams and clip, you know, some of it out, you know, shorten it up for YouTube. A stream, it doesn't really matter if it's nice and tidy like a video. I mean, you're just streaming, playing the game, right? I think we're gonna run in here. See if there's any food to buy. Playing on survival and legendary, food becomes a lot more important.
Fate is the name. I keep the inn.
What have you for
Take a
sale?
look.
I'm not going to really bother with any food less than
See ya.
220 points of health or hunger regeneration. Let me see. Did I actually eat anything? Alright, we're hungry and cold. And you can see the Argonian is 25% more susceptible to cold. 25% faster. Let me take a quick bite. What do I want? Pork or meat? Well, we'll take a little small one. It doesn't. That's why I don't want anything less than 220. But we'll eat it up. See, already hungry again. It is 5:38 a.m. Pretty soon our sword will change over to Dawn Fang. We'll see if we have any creatures killed from last time or if it's reset back to 0. 'Cause I don't want to have to kill 5 creatures each night or day to keep this sword charged up for the extra bonus. You still have to have soul gems to keep it charged. That's why I'm beginning to think that Bloodthirst is the bonus and probably better sword. Alright, here's our carriage. I'm going to do a hard save in case I get all the way out to Markarth and realize I didn't want to go there yet. That's what I do sometimes.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Markarth.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it though.
Then he's never been to Markarth. If he doesn't believe it was built by the dwarves. Alright, I better eat something. Cooked beef. Usually that fills you right up. I haven't seen the rat well fed yet. But we'll go with what we have. That a black white run stable horse right here is probably my oldest and dearest companion in Skyrim after over 3,000 hours. But I'm thinking of maybe getting the horse mod from the Creation Club.
This is Markarth, traveler.
Wild horses.
Safest city in the...
I don't know. Are we going to interfere with this fight that's going to go on here?
Bit of jewelry for your journey home.
Oh, this pendant would look lovely on me.
Be careful.
Shoot, man. I'm responsible for her death. I missed him my first 2 swings. I'm already looting her.
Come on! I die for my
By the
people.
divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone stay back. The Markarth...
We're gonna loot this guy.
The guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Can't believe I hosted you.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First you take away towns.
Alright, let's see if we can get the little Mudcrab. There he is.
I have things to study. What is it?
There it is,
I'm
right
Costello's
there.
nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
Come on, where are you?
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards.
Alright, let me take a Hershey Kiss. And a swig of Diet Coke. The snack of true warriors. Looking for you.
I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited.
Hungry again.
I'm in the middle of some very
Don't get
stressful
any
work.
food less than
And I
220
shouldn't have yet.
and preferably
How can I help you?
380. Now how do we get the, well, let's see what he has for sale.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Ownership deed. Mudcrab. I guess you get the deed. It didn't even say the price, but it was $2.99. Meet your new pet.
Goodbye.
Talk to it. Let's see what happens when we run over here.
I have things to study. What is it?
Is it going to come?
The artifacts I've discovered in Zell will make history one day. I've only ever lost a few guards to steam centurions. Good odds, considering.
Let's see if he'll follow me out.
Yes,
Don't
yes.
let my uncle go on about his theories. He'll be here all night.
Well, I haven't been able to talk to it yet. A long time ago,
I have things to
I've
study.
actually had
What
it
is
out following me around. I don't remember how I did that. You're researching the drummer.
Yes. Their history and culture is all around us in Markarth. A race of stonecutters, artisans, and engineers. They invented machines and built elaborate underground cities where they researched powers to rival the gods themselves. And then, at a time we are still not sure when, they disappeared. The whole people, all at once, leaving behind only their works.
No, I don't want to go see the excavation site or anything. Why do you need guards?
To protect my research, for one. There are more cutthroat scholars out there who would steal my findings if they got the chance. And the excavations into Zell are dangerous. Dwemer machines and traps still function, even after thousands of years. What? Oh, goodbye.
Do I have a power or something? Do I have another book I need? Oh, well, I guess I didn't read the letter. Maybe we'll have to start this again and go back where we came into the city and then read the letter and then get the credit. But let's see if we can communicate with it now. Well, if that's even the same one. That might be a different letter from Calcimo.
The artifacts I've discovered in the Schuanzell will make history one day.
I'm Calcelmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
Let's run out here and see if the crab shows up. If not, we might go back and save and come in again. Maybe I can save Margaret, or whatever her name is. I usually do that.
Let me guess.
Nice.
Someone stole
6:48
your
p.m.
sweet roll.
I used to be an adventurer.
I remember once before I had trouble getting the Mudcrab to follow me. And then a time before that it was following. So I can't seem to communicate with it.
Don't let my uncle go on about his theories.
So what was the trick? Should I have Googled this before I came in? Because I think this little critter's going to come in useful, packing the camping
I've
supplies
only ever
around.
lost a few guards to steam centurions. Good odds, considering.
All right. I'm going to save this right here. Then I'm going to go back and see if I missed something. All right. This is where we came in to the keep. Let me see what else I have to do. Now there's a letter from Calcelmo. I don't know that it's the armored Mudcrab. It might be have something to do with arrows, which we should travel to Soulstone. Yeah. Special arrows that we can craft. Maybe that's from the arcane arrows thing I have from the Creation Club. So that's not it. Notice of sale of Dwarven Mudcrab. Did I read that? A Mudcrab in plated armor. Quite friendly. What I've seen is to be quite trustworthy. Alright, we're going to go meet with him. Pet Mudcrab. Alright, purchase the Mudcrab. Alright, now let's go back in again and see if we can get the thing to follow
What are you
us.
hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies.
Alright, there's the arrow over him.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards.
Alright, I was looking for you.
I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you?
Alright, I don't care about anything except for getting the Mudcrab right now. What have you got for sale? I was hoping there'd be some dialogue about that.
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Scrolls. Alright, so ownership deed of the Mudcrab. 299 gold. What else is there? Anything else pertaining to the Mudcrab? Alright, ownership deed. Mudcrab. Oh, we have a spell tome up there in the top left to teleport the sucker. Well, let's see what that looks like.
What? Oh, goodbye.
First of all, what do we do? Not there. Teleport Mudcrab. Teleport the Mudcrab. Maybe this is what we were missing. Alright, now there's the little arrow over the Mudcrab. See it? I don't usually use those guidance arrows, but in this case it's helpful. Alright, let's see if we can talk to the guy now. Alright, those were the sticks. Completed my pet Mudcrab. Well, I'm not sure what it means by talk, but let's see if the sucker will follow us. Or do I have to teleport him somewhere? To teleport him. Well, let's see what happens. Alright. Maybe that's the way it's going to be. I'm going to go get Bloodthirst. Well, actually, we're on Dawnfang now. Okay, Dawnfang. I know I've killed creatures with the version that's in daylight. It deals 7 points fire damage. At night, it deals 7 points frost. But you have to kill 12 creatures and it'll absorb 5 points of health. Or magicka. It's back down to 0 creatures killed. So it seems like you have to kill 12 each day and another 12 each night to get the extra 5 points of health, damage to the enemies. But if you use Bloodthirst, the bonus sword that comes with it that most people miss because you don't pay attention to the notes and stuff, it absorbs 15 points of health. It increases your speed by 7%. I think the sword will swing faster. Plus the targets take additional bleed damage. In fact, let's see if the sword... Now I'd say that is pretty fast. It does seem to be a fast swinging sword. And when I did my mounted combat last time, yeah, I think that helped. Alright, can I talk to this thing again?
I'm Calcelmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
I was thinking, like follow me or something. So let's go outside, start heading back. We're going to go, now that I've got the armored Mudcrab, the whole point is to work it in with my Creation Club only play theory right now in Argonian survival mode. I want the little sucker to be able to carry 1, maybe 2 camping supplies for when I'm freezing my butt off up in the frigid north. A lot of people reviewing the thing will say, yeah, it doesn't fight, it doesn't carry a lot of stuff, limited carry weight. Of course, they're small minds, right? You shouldn't really need anybody to help you fight.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High
And they
King
have no
with his voice.
imagination.
Shouted to the mob.
Basically, people who are trying to tell you how to play Skyrim, you don't even need to listen to
Anyone
them.
seen entering or leaving? Any strange lights or unusual noises?
What time is it?
Gods, a woman attacked right on the streets.
I don't want
You all
to
right?
get involved
Did
in
you
this
see what
right
happened?
now.
Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
What time is it? 6:20. Let's see, where's the,
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Now I remember. You're that new member of the Companions. So you what? Fix the need?
You're not one of my workers. What are you doing here? All right.
I was hoping to sell my iron sword. I don't want to go back into the keep.
So, you can cast a few spells. Am I supposed to be impressed?
Yes, baby. Buddy, you better be impressed.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Okay. Back to Rift End. We'll unload a Mercurio. Maybe I better run out here and see where my little Mudcrab is. Alright, now this is starting to suck a little bit. He's running back into the lab. What have I missed?
A man like me makes a lot of them. Always trying to...
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone? Thank you for your time.
You kind of have to go up toward the left like you have to do in Flight when you get to Dragon's
There's a
Reach.
small skeever.
It might be that I'm going to have to jump off this and Google and find out what the problem is. I hate the idea that I have to do that. Is the Mudcrab even back here?
I have things... The artifacts I've discovered in Nishuan Zell will make history one day. So you wish to master the arcane arts?
No, I don't want to master those. When I had the Mudcrab testing it up, God, a long time ago, the sucker would follow me, as I recall. In fact, here he comes now. What do I have to do to talk to this guy? Maybe I'll take that off. I mean, I'm not able to give him any commands. Like, follow me. Wait here. Stay here. I mean, I can't even give him one of my camping supplies that are weighing me down. What else do I have to do? If there's something else up here we have to get.
I have things to study. What is it?
Come on, old man. Tell me how to get the frigging crab.
I'm Anselmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
Alright. Have I gone through all the books on him? I should dump most of these, almost all of this, at my place back in the swamp. Looking for something. Alright, let's read the deed to the Mudcrab. Maybe it'll say something. This deed signifies ownership of the Dwarven Mudcrab to the undersigned. Ownership may only be transferred with an accompanying bill of sale. Do I have a bill of sale? P.S. He will follow you anywhere. Well, not yet, but maybe he will. But he's cautious of aggressive strangers. He's smart and fast, so you can dismiss him to stay at any of your owned homes, just inside the city or right where he stands, if you think it makes him a good home. From time to time, he may also dig up something useful or valuable. Lastly, I've included a spell tome, so you can summon him to your location at any time. I hope you enjoy him, Calsomo. All right, do we have a bill of sale? Let's look at that. Well, let's see. Bill of sale. I don't see a bill of sale per se. Notice of sale and ownership deed. This deed signifies ownership. Ownership may be transferred within an accompanied bill of sale. Is that the deed, or is the bill of sale something else? Bill of sale. Maybe we should also look at the drummer arrow diagram. That might be something from the Arcane Archer pack up at the Creation Club. Oh, come on. What was this notice? The notice of sale. We have the ownership deed. I want to get these camping supplies, both of them, onto the Mudcrab. Well, I am at a loss at the moment.
Don't let my uncle go on about his theories. He'll be here all night. I'm afraid to touch half the things we keep in the tower.
The art of... I've only ever lost a few guards to steam centurions. Good arms.
I don't think we should have to go through the excavation side or anything. Do we?
spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. What? Oh, goodbye.
Either I'm missing something, or this thing is bugged or broken in some respect. I remember the second time I got the crab, it was something like this. And gosh, I can't remember how I got it going again. I mean, we've read the notice. We bought it. We have the deed. It says something about a bill of sale. But I would think that the deed is maybe sufficient.
I'm Calcelmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
No bill of sale there.
Don't even
Okay,
think
buddy.
about it.
What's the trick
I
of
have
getting your
things to
crab?
study. What is it?
All right, you're researching the drummer.
Their history and culture is all around us in Markarth. A race of stonecutters, artisans, and engineers. They invented machines and built elaborate underground cities where they researched powers to rival the gods themselves. And then, at a time we are still not sure when, they disappeared. The whole people, all at once, leaving behind only their works.
Why do you need guards?
To protect my research, for one. There are more cutthroat scholars out there who would steal my findings if they got the chance. And the excavations into Nichuanzel are dangerous. Dwemer machines and traps still function, even after thousands of years.
I'd like to see the site.
Persistent, aren't you? Oh, very well. Who am I to stand in the way of curiosity? I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. There's a giant spider in Nichuanzel. My workers call her Nimhi, the poisoned one. If you deal with Nimhi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my Dwemer museum. What do you say?
Spider's as good as dead.
Enthusiasm. Good.
I mean,
There's the
let's
key
play
to the
this
dig
out a
site.
little bit. See if we can get the crab to follow us.
What? Oh, goodbye.
I'm Calcelmo's nephew.
Actually, we're going to go in this thing with a ruin's edge. And what? Probably ice arrows. We have 52 of them.
I help him around the laboratory.
Right. Where was the excavation site?
If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no, you can't go in there.
Well, I'm not going there. Wrong way.
Okay, protect you. I wonder what keeps these machines working so long after their masters disappeared.
so long since I've been in here, I kind of forget where to go. Oh, damn. We cannot have hunger taking away some of our cooked beef. That should keep us going for a while. Are we supposed to jump down onto that thing? Possibly. Blacksmith's potion, I don't know if it was worth it. Oh, there's a spider. Is that just a regular one? Well, I guess we blew the crap out of that. Where did it go? Rabbit haunch. How much is that worth? 220 points of hunger. Yeah, that's good. Oh, is that it? Ice arrow. We're recovering 2 ice arrows. We only have 8 more pounds. Let's do a save here. I want to kill this thing, go back, and see if we can get the crab to follow us. Or, let me stand up. Let's teleport the sucker right here. And there he goes. Running back to Calsomo. Oh, damn.
That's the best you can do?
I think Ruin said she put it in frenzy mode. Maybe it's killing the other ones. Alright, now somewhere. Out of the way.
See you in peace.
Alright, so I don't even know that this is the main one.
I have half a mind to dismantle one of these Dwemer
Ice arrow, too.
machines. I'd like to see how it works.
We gotta buy some more ice arrows and stuff before we leave town. 253 out of 260. What happened to the Mudcrab? Well, I guess I was kind of cowering back here. It's probably back there with Calcelmo. Let's see. Oh, I have that iron sword. I don't have to use anything that's enchanted. Or is this the way we're going? Yeah, maybe this is the place. There it comes. That's got to be it. I don't necessarily want this dude standing behind me. But I've got to back out. Come here, Mercurio. You know, it is a frostbite spider. Maybe I should go to fire arrows. Completed. Alright, the thing's dead.
Huh?
Fire, ice arrows. We'll take it. Should we do a quick look for anything to loot? We can still use Mercurio as a pack mule. Alethesis notes. Well, now it looks like we're on to another quest.
Summer created so many wondrous machines, and yet nobody ever followed in their steps. Where is that?
Can we get through here? Well, let's take a look. Hell, I don't even know what the quest is right now, because all I wanted was the Mudcrab. Recover Strom's journal. Strom's journal. You know what? I'm going to go back and tell the old guy that the spider's dead. get my little buddy, the Mudcrab. This is the way, right? Well, look at my crabs back here. Damn.
I'm Calcelmo's nephew.
I have things to study. What is it?
Alright, I've killed Nimi.
You have my gratitude. That spider had been interfering with my excavations for months. As promised, is the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays. Some of them are quite fragile.
I found this expedition journal.
Oh, really? This looks like someone from Stauben's little group. A brave scholar, but not very wise. If you find Stauben, it would be good to see any notes he may have collected. I doubt you'll find him alive, though.
Yeah, of course. This is Skyrim.
What? Oh,
Alright, the Dwemer Museum, as I recall, isn't there quite some battle inside there with the bandits or something?
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You'll give an old man hope.
Well, let's go take a look at the museum. Where was it? Over here to the right? Somewhere. Apparently not here. I feel that we must be missing the bill of sale. Ownership deed. Look at it again. This deed signifies ownership. Ownership may only be transferred with an accompanying bill of sale. That seems a little contradictory if we own it. Maybe it means if I, sell the Mudcrab, I have to give a bill of sale. But do we need a bill of sale in addition to the ownership deed? I don't know what else right now or recall how to get the crab to follow us. And if we need an additional bill of sale, I don't recall how to get it. it's not sitting right there. I mean, if it was just laying around, we could pick it up maybe.
I'm Calcelmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
I have things to study. What is it?
Come on, man, I want the crab. It has to be something simple.
The artifacts I've discovered in the Schuan cell will make history one day.
A mud crab. It's quite friendly. Would I be interested in purchasing him? Yeah, that's why I'm here. Researchers, so that's the kind of a quest we were on. Okay, where's the damn Well, don't we have a quest to go into the museum? Where in the heck is it? Is it on the other side?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften.
I think that right there is the Hall of the Dead. Is the museum in here? I don't think the museum would be in there. Ah, no, this isn't going to be it.
Yeah!
Might be on the other side over here, straight across. Okay, so far this night's
You here to see the yard? No sudden
presentation is a utter failure.
Whole dwarven city underneath the keep. The Schuan cell.
Alright, there's the museum.
Steer clear if you don't want a steam centurion carving you up.
Oh, come on. Let me make sure that Bloodthirst is better get the shield. Oh, I still have it. Blade shield. Okay. But we're going to start off with the bow. I think it's actually more powerful for me right now.
Guard might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
I can understand that. What were we looking for in here anyway? As I say, I just want the crab.
What is it, our boy?
Balsamo's lab. I think we're going to sneak in here. I wonder if the fire arrows will ignite that oil here on the floor, because it looks like we might be needing it, as I recall. That doesn't look like it's filled. Oh, this one here might be filled. Alright, we have another soul gem for our Creation Club weapons. That alone was worth coming in here. Need the key to get through there. Do we have any particular quest to do here? Miscellaneous. Maybe before we leave, we'll have to read this guy's note. I didn't want to get bogged down in anything but the Mudcrab. Here we are again. Getting bogged down in other stuff. That still looks like a guard. I just remember a bunch of bandits in here. I'm going to quick save this and see what
order of the op.
Now why am I being killed? Because I was going to turn that valve, see what happens.
You have committed.
No.
I don't even know why he was killing me. Because I was going to turn that valve to see what happens. Oh. Do I still have that soul gem? No. I'll take the small one because I have the sword from Winterhold, Thane, and it will fill the soul gem. Do I have it with me, or did I leave it back at my house in the swamp? That's not it. Okay. I'm utterly and completely unprepared for all this. Well, yeah, I'm off script or plan. I wanted the Mudcrab. Now we're here in the museum. Let me get my fellow buddy over here. Where is he? Oh, there it is. And he's already running back to Daddy Calcelmo. You know what? We're just going to follow him back. Really, I don't like Markarth that much. I mean, I guess I can see why people think it's a pretty place. But I'm not really into the Dwemer stuff.
Let's see those stormcloaks try to break into this canyon.
Where's our buddy? Is he already back? I mean, there's really nothing specifically telling me that I have to go get the a bill of sale or something. If I get frustrated and quit on this, I might Google it. Or just go back to where we're entering Markarth. Read everything before. And see if something triggers. I'm missing something to get the thing to react to me. It's like I don't really own him yet. And I much prefer the quests like the Dawnfang, Dustfang with the 3 chambers. Now that's an awesome quest. And I highly recommend that a Creation Club mod, if that's what we call them, or DLCs. But this thing, I don't like dumb quests like this. If I'm even on a quest. Oh, okay. Let's look at the stuff we've completed. My pet Mudcrab. Well, now I can keep him as a pet who I can bring with me or send to any of my homes or main cities. Not quite. Notice of sale, purchase, and meet. Huh. So we've apparently completed everything to get the Mudcrab to follow us around. So what am I lacking? Well, I'm worried. Let's see why I'm dying here. I'm weary. Okay. What time is it? I'm going to go back out here. Maybe go find a place to sleep. I don't know if I want to go up there. Okay, I've done everything to get the crowd.
What do you need?
What is this, a changing of the guard?
Let me guess. You need a drink. Silver Blood Inn.
Excuse me. Do you know anything about this house? Thank you for your time.
Yeah, I know it's actually one of the better houses in the game.
Never leave the
In fact,
house?
I heard
You
that
want
the
ending?
haunted house here in Markarth has more storage containers
You wanna
than
give
any
up
other
now
house.
out of fear? Is that what we're going to teach our daughter?
Back in the old days, I think many of them were
Come on
definitely
in.
safe.
The Silver Blood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms. This is the Silver Blood Inn.
I like to
I'll
rent
let
a
you
room.
figure. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Unlike my husband Clapper, I watch after our guests.
What do you have for sale?
Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both?
Cooked beef, always good. $2.20. $3.80. $2.20. That's the thing about survival mode, is food is an issue. Okay. Right, that's what we want to sleep on, a stone bed. Let's see, 4 hours will refresh us. Get the merchants open, see if we can buy some more arcane archer arrows. Maybe sell the iron sword. Feeling refreshed. Of course we're hungry. Gotta think ahead on this. Porker loaf, 380. Well fed. Maybe it's the next day now. Maybe we can buy more.
This
food.
is the Silver Blood Inn. Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
No.
Remember,
Let's go
ale
buy
is
some
cheaper than
arrows.
blood in Mudcrab.
I'm assuming that the merchants here, the main
Speak.
merchants. I have yet to see a
said all
Khajiit
you
caravan
vampire.
or
Give a cripple
a
a
blacksmith
helping
sell the archers, arcane archer arrows. Usually the general merchants will have
It's
some.
just the market rabble. We should get back to work. You there, if you're here to trade, step up to the counter.
Lisbeth handles the customers. I just check the
No, I'm not Arnleaf. Yes, I know it's called Arnleaf and Sons.
Alright, what do you have for sale?
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Alright, weapons. Alright, here's an example. She doesn't have many, but we'll get the 5 fire arrows, 2 ice arrows, 5 lightning arrows, stole sealer arrows. Well, I guess we could fill soul gems with this.
Come back whenever you need something.
Ah, does she have any food?
The selection seems small, but we... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Leg of goat roast, 220. We'll take it. What's my weight?
If you need...
Yeah, we're
Anything
gonna
else,
have
just
to
ask.
hand some stuff off to this guy. Pretty quick. That's really why I have Mercurio. I got Mercurio in Riften when I was in the Ratway, getting the Dawn Fang, Dust Fang, loot and stuff.
Nuttiest beef in the reach.
I've got a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use a lot more healers.
He had to pack out the Blade's armor, a nice set of armor you get with that mod.
The finest jewelry in all of Markarth.
Then I needed him to help me get it to my house in the swamp. I'll eventually
Want to
get
cut
rid
a
of
venison
him
or mutton? Well, of course you do.
when I get my
Midgard
Mudcrab.
craftsmanship in every piece.
Helgen.
If I had my laptop up, I might actually
Excuse
get
me.
on it.
Do
see
you
what
know
I have to
anything
do.
about this house? Seen anyone who can?
By sure, you're hauling around a lot of junk. This stuff in it.
Before we go there,
So, you can cast a few spells.
no, let's go in here.
Impressed.
There's a blacksmith in here, right?
Lots of nasty holes.
Like I say, I have not come across a blacksmith that sells the arcane archer arrows. But we'll see about
The
this one.
Silverblood family will be heard.
All right.
I'm the Jarl's personal blacksmith, but that doesn't mean I can't sell you a few pieces for a fair price.
What have you got for sale?
The finest weapons and armor.
So again, I have yet to see a blacksmith or Khajiit caravan or those traders outside in Riften selling the ice arrows, the fire arrows, you know, from the Arcane Archer Creation Club. So that's just a continuation of that. But you saw that I could buy him from the general merchant.
The Dominion is here, and we're watching you.
Can't believe I'm posted here.
Who are you to approach the
That's a
Jarl of
millstone.
Markarth?
I'm a traveler, I have questions.
Very well. You may approach the mournful throne, but watch your words. Keep your eyes open for Forsworn when you're on the roads.
I'm Igman's uncle, as well as his steward.
I'm not looking for work.
You speak to Igmund, son of Orofdir, Jarl of Markarth.
Alright, there was an attack in the marketplace.
My guards told me. Poor Margaret. And witnesses report that the attacker was shouting some nonsense about being a Forsworn. I want to make things clear. Markarth has its troubles, but there are no Forsworn in this city. They are only a threat in the hills and along the roads where they live. Everywhere else, we are in control.
Let me hear that again.
My guards told me. Poor Margaret. And witnesses report that the attacker was shouting some nonsense about being a Forsworn. I want to make things clear. Markarth has its troubles, but there are no Forsworn in this city. They are only a threat in the hills and along the roads where they live. Everywhere else, we are in control.
Well, the hills and along the roads, where else is there other than the towns? That just reminded me a little bit like Vietnam, that's all. At night, you know, the area we controlled shrunk to the tips of our bayonets, things like that. I didn't serve in Vietnam, but I was in Germany against the Soviet horde.
Outsiders aren't trusted in Markarth. Just keep that in mind.
I'll say, so we got some stuff going on in Markarth. A place that I tend to avoid. I mean, is it even worth running back in here to see if our little pet Mudcrab's gonna come? You know, when I find out what the thing is, I don't know if I'm gonna do it tonight. I'll probably quit pretty soon. You know, it's gonna be so simple. You know, it should have been obvious. I just have that feeling.
I have things to study. What is it?
I found this expedition journal.
Oh, really? This looks like someone from Stauben's little group.
Yeah, we did this.
A brave scholar, but not very wise. If you find Stauben, it would be good to see any notes he may have collected. I doubt you'll find him alive, though.
Yeah, that's because Markarth is such a safe place. This was my whole purpose tonight, to get this little guy. Pack my camping gear, maybe leave him, you know, at the house until I need to teleport him when I'm freezing to death in the north. I mean, I think he can carry up to 2 camping supplies from the Creation Club. I'll tell you, especially being a lizard, where you're 25% more susceptible to cold, that's going to work. So this is going to work out. I mean, when you're on the people who complain that this guy does not pack enough things, I think it's only 20 pounds. Yeah, they're talking about they want something like, you know, hundreds of pounds of stuff. They're not playing on survival mode. Probably not even legendary difficulty. They're not even really role-playing in any sense. Probably playing, like I said earlier, like a troll or a frost troll. Killing pretty much everything. And just like those guys who make pretty, you know, the more popular YouTube Skyrim videos, people make them. While they're narrating what they're doing, sometimes they're in the background, they're shooting bunny rabbits with their bow and arrow. Why they're talking about something else, just as an activity to do. I just cringe at that. That's not. I don't do that. I don't think it's right.
I'm Calcelmo's
That's
nephew.
what I mean by
I
a
help him around the
troll.
laboratory.
That's Troll. As in frost troll, killing everything in sight.
I have things to study.
Or you go into
What is it?
town and start killing off people. Just to test something. Alright.
The artifacts I've discovered in the Cell will make history one day.
I'm going to save this. Probably stop this stream. Look up what I'm missing on my Mudcrab. It'll probably be something obvious and simple. Don't know if I'll be coming back tonight unless I find it quick. But we will be coming back to this tomorrow night. Monday night I can stream. My streaming is mostly Sunday and Monday night. Okay. For now, Stephen, not Stefan.